we are back here in Kerbal. And last time we were here, if I remember correctly, we landed a science ship on the moon with some drills and was planning on getting the contract done for jumping around a couple different areas. Their space camp. Where is this thing? We need the moon. There we go. Now, came looking for a rock. Space camp, space station. It's not actually considered. Oh wait, we called it a lander, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we landed this thing. We started doing some science in this crater. It gets loaded in here. Starting to be slow already tonight. And that is really lagging. Alright, so there it is in all of its glory. And it hasn't done much of anything because we just got it here. Alright. And we also figured out that there is no ore in this crater, but there is right outside of it. So we're just going to have to pilot up there to get more from it. Now, I did not bring a deployable. Okay. I'm going to make sure because I didn't see it here. Alright, so that was for this one right here. Because this is a sample we needed from the southwest crater, and then we need to go to the highlands. But we're going to leave this ship here and let it do its science-y thing while it's here. Which I guess technically we could move it and just pick up more data while we're at it, although we can't pick up much. So I'm going to leave it here and let it process for a little while, and we're going to go on to something else. So we have a space camp out there right now. It has 38 more days to run. We got a flight school, which we can't do because Valentina is there. She needs to be on that thing. We got a new satellite that needs to go in orbit of the sun. So let's see. We focus view on the sun. Is that not going to show it to me? I was hoping that would show me where this satellite goes. Alright, let's go to the tracking center and see if it'll tell me there. I think what we're going to do is try to get a probe into the sun. We have a mission for that. Excuse me. And I have an idea of how I want to do that, but I'm not sure if I want to actually do that now or not. You really not going to show me where this... There we go. So I have one there and one there on the inside and outside of Jewel orbit. So those are going out there a little ways. Let's see, get this thing out of the damn way. Still need to figure out what this orbital scan thing is. I still haven't figured that out. I'm going to plant a flag on Minmus. This is the Kerbal. That's the name of the sun. That's where we need to skim the corona. Gather, surface, deploy, mystery goo, surface of the moon. We need to go figure out why it's not doing anything else. We have two of them out there. Geological study of the moon. That's the one that we're working on now. Complex scan with a rover arm of moon stone. Gather, surface deploy, mystery goo from Minmus, which we apparently have one there as well. Launch the moon space station, which we need more crew from the camp to do that. Mapping the asteroids, I do believe we started on it. We just need to get them done. There should be a probe or... I don't think it's that guy. But I do believe there's a Sentinel out here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it here. Sentinel solar probe. Are you really supposed to be out that far? I think that's the other one. So I think I launched a second one because that one did not have any connection. Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to bring back. I do believe there should be one though right around that area right there. One of these two. Let's go see if it's this one. And if it is, I'm changing the damn name of it. Which I keep forgetting to do. I wanted to do that on this playthrough. And keep on forgetting. Okay, so yeah, this is it. And it is tracking right now. It has connection. Let's rename. And this is going to be Solar Sentinel Pro. That'll work. Alright, so we got that going as well. So what else do we have to do? New satellite in orbit of Kerbin. New satellite in orbit of the Sun. We need to test the stack separator orbiting the Sun. Scan for a suitable location for a new base with a high resolution altimetry scan, which those are all already running because I have the right scanner up there already to do that. We're just going to take a little bit of time to finish it. So let's go ahead and get this stack separator tested and get that where it needs to go. Getting that stack separator out here will actually get some of the time to get some of the stuff that is basically timed missions done. Alright, so let's open up. Solar probe. It's missing the decoupler thing that I was testing. So let's go ahead and remove them. Move that. Move that. And now we need to test the stack separator. So we'll run this out there and try to bring it back. Now we need a decent antenna. So we're going to put this on here. That way we have a decent antenna to make sure we can contact back. Let's go ahead and put one of these little guys up here. That'll be for while we're close by. And let's go ahead and launch. Now, what I'm thinking about for the solar probe that's going to go into the actual sun is I want to build a fueling station and put it in real close orbit of Kerbin. So whenever I leave Kerbin's sphere of influence, I can dock back up to it, or dock up to it, fill up my fuel. That should give me the ability to get closer to the sun, and then I just need to make sure that there is enough to get me back to it. Then I can refill with what I need to get back into Kerbin. And as long as I put it close to Kerbin, I should be able to easily get back into Kerbin to Minmus and have a refueling station on Minmus. Just put a drill down there and have a ship that can run out to it. I may even be able to just leave it out in the solar orbit, take the ship from Minmus out to it, refill it, and then bring it back. But that seems like it's going to be a bit beyond what I have done before. So it's going to be quite long of a process. I'm going to take a bit of work. So I want to do some more things I'm a little more comfortable with first, before I get into something that crazy. I'm going to go about right there. Let this thing follow prograde on out. And we need to be, first off, we need to get rid of all of that shit. So we need to be on the inside. So we don't want to be far on the inside. We actually want to be right up there. So we're probably going to use Minmus as our slingshot, which won't give us a whole lot of slingshot because Minmus is not that large. But we can get a little bit off of it. Or we just won't do a slingshot at all. Because we want to go out and right back in pretty quick. Just about to our orbital position. We're at 66 apoapsis, 2,000 meters a second speed. So let's cut that. Follow prograde. Let it get right on up there. We don't need to raise the apoapsis too damn high. Alright, so we're now in space. So now we just need to get up to 79. So let's just hit that button. Let it get right on over there. I'm not too worried about messing up our orbit. We just need to get in the orbit. Let's take this a little slow. Don't want to waste a bunch of fuel. Alright, we're good there. Now, I want to go. Damn it. Not the space camp. Alright, let's go out that way. That is going to get us out into our solar orbit. We actually need to go that way though. So let's bring this right on around like a should. And that'll get us just about right in front of Kerbal. We need to bring the speed down just a touch. We don't need to be going way out there. Dial that back. Alright, there we go. That'll be good right there. So let's warp over here. Set it for prograde at the moment. We're only doing a 22-second burn, and we're not even losing our main tank yet. So we should have plenty of fuel to do this. Alright, so we've got 3 minutes for a 22-second burn. We've got plenty of fuel, we got plenty of electrical charge. So we just need to wait on it to scooch a boot right on over there where it needs to be. Alright, let's take it off of that and move it on over. Hey, stop going that way. I don't have RCS. Oh, I do have RCS. I didn't think I had RCS on this ship. Alright. So let's warp ahead. And we'll burn like right at 22. Right. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Again, we're not too worried about anything. We just need to get it out there in orbit. Not real worried about any other particulars. And that was a little further than what I wanted. Yeah, that's just about where I said I didn't need to go anyways. Alright, let's get on out there. Once we get out there, we can do this test. Go ahead and scroll this down here so we find it. It's a satellite. Satellite. Test separator. There's what we're looking for. Why is this thing blinking? Apparently, that one is about to go. Okay, it just went away. Okay. No idea what the hell that was about. Alright, so now we are here. So now we can test our separator. Only thing is, we are going to be wasting that stage of fuel in doing so. But, oh well. Alright, so test is done. And let's actually do this. There is no control unit on this, so there's no way of renaming it. Damn. I was gonna try to rename it like Fuel If You Need Me or some shit. Alright, so now we just need to get back to Kerbin. which should be as easy as slowing down just a touch, which usually means speeding up. But I think if I do this, I should be able to come back over to where Kerbin is. The moon is not what I wanted to set as my target. It's Kerbin that I wanted to set it as. Venus, moon, Kerbin. Set as target. Alright, so right there's our two marks. Bring this back. And let's play with these nodes a little bit here. Let's shut those off and get them out of my face. Alright, so that is not changing shit. Target position at closest approach. Now, Kerbin is on the inside, so it should easily pass me. Alright, so let's slow it down. Oh, wait a minute. I had them going together nicely. There we go. That is an encounter right there, but that's a moon encounter. Alright. So let's go there and let's do that. Alright, 17 second burn. Burn. Okay, so Kerbin periapsis right there. Alright, so let's warp ahead. And there's another one of our things we needed to get done. We're going to be coming in all the way down to 6.5. So I should be able to retrograde here and burn that in even closer. Alright, we have our orbit. think I just screwed that up just a touch. Yeah, that's going to have me hitting Kerbin. Let's go ahead and get down to the moon. Alright, so now we should be able to go prograde if this thing ever stops. We should be able to make that orbit a bit bigger. It might have been better to do down below, or out yonder. We got it. Let's get this back to 35-ish. There we go. And now we should be able to warp right on down there and land this bad boy. Alright, so how is our camp doing? They've got 6 days and 48 minutes left. Alright. So that knocked most of the time off that they had. Just warp on ahead. Burn like a motherfucker. Those should be my solar panels coming off. I expected that. Alright. Fuel. Hit the chutes. And we are coming into the desert. Let's see if I got a telemetry report in the desert. I can't remember if I have or not. Get on down there, fucker. Yeah, coming in 3.3. Nice and soft. Probably should take off at least one of the main chutes. I could probably still do without it. Pays for that, so let's do the satellite around Kerbin next. And then maybe we'll look at the ones going out by Jewel. But I would rather save them for later. So we'll see if we have any more missions to pick up since we'll have one done here. Alright, and touchdown. Yep, that's already done, so we are out of here. Oh, we can go check on our space station around Kerbin, see how it is doing. Alright, so we got a little bit of science for bringing that back. We still only have 265 grand. Definitely need to get a little bit more money. Perform a telemetry report on the moon. Biome, Moon's Canyon. Hey, I was looking at that. Biome study of Mrs. Midland. Ugh. None of that looks like fun right now. Help a scientist perform his thing. He wants to go to that area. Experiment at the waypoint. Situation is actually landed instead of splashing down. That may not be too terrible. We're gonna get 94 grand for completing. Let's go ahead and grab that. We need to land in greater flats, poles, slopes. Yeah, I'm not messing with that at the moment. Do a group of high resolution ScanSat surveys of Duna and Ike. We're not doing that yet. Flyby of the moon with 2 tourists. Altitude below 100 meters. Let's go ahead and grab that. Alright, so we got a satellite that needs to go out around Kerbin, and we need to do a flyby of the moon. Let's see here. Moon Orbiter Sat Launcher. Okay, what else do we got? Man Lander. Probe Lander. Satellite Launcher, Satellite Mover. Thought I had a tour ship in here somewhere. Alright, so let's see. This will put a satellite out. Let's get a crew cabin. Do we have to have someone flying this thing to put out the satellite, to do the flyby? Do a flyby of the moon, pilot 1. Okay. So let's put this back on, and we will take all of that off. We'll put a command pod on here, and we'll get a heat shield just in case. And get a set of air brakes on here to help slow this bad boy down. And we'll put two of these guys up here. And let's see, we have 1.66. If I put Yeah, that's the too small one. If I put this on here, still have 150. Alright, and that's 411 delta V. If I take that off, 3962. Okay. So we're going to put that on to give us just a little bit more fuel. And then 329 there. And how about I put another one of those in there. And that'll give me a little bit more fuel on that end. 390, what was it before I did that? 329, okay. So let's see if that'll be enough. And we'll put Jebediah in there. And we'll see if we can do a flyby of the moon and then drop off that satellite. Sounds like a good idea to me. And apparently my scan missions got done. I kind of expected it with them being 94 and 75%. Now, once this thing gets done with its really slow loading. Alright, 2 passengers, flyby, load passengers, SAS on, throttle up. That is supposed to be separate. And that is supposed to be down there. Alright, and we are go. Alright, let's go ahead and do just a little bit of a pitch here. And the moon is there. Set that as our target. Excuse me. Alright, we're going up pretty nice. Let's go ahead and tip just a bit more here. About 90 should be good for the moment. No, it is not. Let's get right on over right there. Now we just need to get some speed under our butts. Although we're still a little bit low on our altitude. We don't want to get too high. We need to tip over a bit here. Going out a bit further than we want to. Alright, let's kick it off there. And let's warp on out. Alright, let's warp up to the apoapsis. And let's burn for orbit. That is good right there. Now, let's go about here. Alright, we need to be under 100. Correct? Let's see. You believe that's what it said, right? Destination the moon, altitude below 100 meters. Alright. So, go about there. That'll work. And we'll still be using our main tank for this burn. So we will have all of the top tank for getting our actual satellite placed. So that is good. Alright, let's go to our maneuver node. We've got 3 minutes for a 14-second burn. Now when we come out, we're going to be almost on the plane we need to be on. Good, 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 good. Get it on ahead here. We're going to go down to about 7 seconds. And burn. Burn, baby, burn. Go. And that'll get us right down to 122. And that'll get us to 52. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Hey, Zygcor, you cum-guggling gutter slut, how you doing? Alright, so once we get down here, this should be fine. Because we're just trying to do a flyby. Yeah, there we go. Now we just need to bring them home. Give me carbon. They won't let me have it. Alright, so let's just go right on out. Well, I'm not a fucking woman either, but you, for some reason, keep calling me that. So, good for you is good for me. Alright, so there we go. Now we will do a maneuver here. And we should be able to... Yeah, I know, we gotta slow down. Shut up. Alright, that'll get us close. Alright, that'll get us really close to where we need to be. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll work on getting everything else fixed here. How much of this is going to be done on the main tank? Oh, like none of it. Okay. Well, if we're not going to be doing any of it on the main tank, let's go ahead and just ditch that son of a bitch. How we doing? We have no electrical charge. Alright, well we can fix that easily. Let's extend our solar panels. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright, 23 seconds. And we want to burn just about right at that. So here we go. So how was work today? I said now we're cooking with gas. You say nothing about ass. Alright, let's warp up there. And we've got 22 and 20. So actually that's probably fine. Let's go ahead and just go over here. And I think we need to go anti-normal. I'm going to be wrong, but that's what I think. Hey, look at that. I was actually right. 2, 1, 0. Now we can come down here. Collapse this down. $33.2. That'll work. And we'll come up here. And we'll bring that out, because apparently that 2000 does matter. Alright, so we need to go prograde. Push that right on out there. Alright, that should be good. Let's see if they like it. If not, I'm going to have to turn the orbit just a little bit, because they're going to give a shit where the apoapsis and periapsis actually are. It looks like that's the case. Let's see. Or it's a case of, okay, satellite in orbit reaches a specific destination. Okay, so yep, that's what it is. Alright, so we actually need to deploy the satellite. So let's extend the antennas and deploy. Switch over to it. It'll get its 10 seconds. And done. Alright, mission accomplished. So now we just need to get these guys back home. So first thing we need to do is we need to radio in. That way we're not going towards there. And we'll just go that way a bit. We're off of their flight plan. So now we'll go retro. And we will burn down that periapsis to 35K. Slow down. At 31, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. And we can just zoom on in there. We're already set to retro. And are we out of electric? We are. So we're going to have to turn on the gas and kick it in the ass. I did not say go flippy flippy. Get back over there before you blow shit up. Alright. Burn off some of that excess heat. Get us down below 30 or 3,000. Come on, baby, slow her down. Simmer down now, son. You're getting a little hot under your collar. Just hit the brakes. And that should help us slow down a bit as well. As long as they don't burn up. Holy shit, let's put them away for a minute. Getting on the hot side. Alright, we can turn them off. We should be able to put these back out. So we're below 2,000. And that should slow us down nicely. Look at that. Ain't it beautiful? Alright, we'll put them away. And it's going to go flippy flippy, which is perfectly fine. As long as it doesn't nosedive, we're good. Coming down sideways is not a problem. Because we are well below parachute. Go ahead and hit the brakes again. See if we can actually get this thing to slow down even more. And stop with the flippy flippies a bit. Alright, now it wants to nosedive. Let's just hit the chutes and bring this bitch in. Stop playing around like a dumbass before we end up doing something stupid. And kill our damn tourists, which we don't want to do. We're trying to make money so we can put out another space station. I was watching King Acadia earlier before I started mining and music, and he's got a different pack that I do for visual. And Bob actually has a 70s porn stash. It looks so funny with that weird V hairline that they have and a porn mustache. And the spacesuit he had on looked like it was kind of like a denim leatherish coat. He said it was part of astronomers visual pack or something like that. I've never heard of it. It definitely made it look like Bob had a porn stash going on. Alright, and bloop, we have landed. Let's recover. Nice. Let's see how much money we got. We got 0.3 science for a flyby of the moon. We got 511 grand. That's just about enough to launch our next space station. How is the... Okay, we almost have the high resolution scans done. Space camp. They are done. Alright, let's get space camp brought home. Then we can get us some new recruits. And I will probably send one right back up. Alright, ship, space camp, fly. Whoa, what the hell was all that? We'll do that again. Where the hell it was. I'm not trying to send Morse code. Alright, so this is our space camp. We need to deorbit it. So let's go ahead and go retro, which we already are. Let's bring this guy down. We're only going to go down to about 40 to give them plenty of room to come down. So I still have 7,000 fuel in that tank, 7,000 fuel in that tank, and almost 1,000 in there. So 1,400 extra fuel on this stage. Haven't even touched the upper stage. So we need to take another 1,400 off of this thing. And keep trying to make it more and more inexpensive as we go. And this thing is coming down slow. We have air brakes? We have air brakes. Okay. I thought we had air brakes on this thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and start burning. Put this thing down a decent amount here. Go ahead and kick out the air brakes, which we got 2 sets of. Now we're getting a bit of heat on the bottom. Throttle back up. And damn. I seriously don't believe we're gonna do it, but we're gonna take this fuel tank as low as it'll let me. If it'll actually let me land with this tank, that will be awesome. Because that will save me a bunch of fuel. Okay, drag chutes are out. Main chutes are out. Holy crap, we're coming down at 13. I might be able to do this. Let's aim camera to the bottom. Set that to the height. and we will throttle up when we get to 100. We just got to get below 7. And we should be good to land this whole thing. Even if I can't, the most I'll blow off is the engines. Alright, there's 100. Whoa, that's actually taking us up. We don't want that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're there. We have landed the entire space camp. And now we're going to fall the fuck over. Do not blow up. Ah, fuck. Oh, but it didn't blow up the passenger things. It just blew up the upper gas tank. Oh, thank God. Alright, so all the curbing should be fine. Alright, so if I'm going to try that again, I need to make sure I put RCS on there to hold it steady. I'm just amazed I actually landed it. Alright, no science, didn't expect any. 640 in funds. And we have 3 new. We have a pilot, an engineer, and a scientist. Alright, there we go. New satellite in orbit of the sun. Go ahead and grab it. Extract ore from Minmus and deliver to Kerbin. That's not too hard to do. Grab that. We need to plant a flag on Minmus anyways. Hold a space camp, which we most definitely want to do again. Bring 4 tourists to visit Space Station 1. Let's go ahead and do that as well. Alright, so we want to get 1,400 fuel off of this stage. Alright, so space camp. Go. Move that up. And let's see, how much is this tank? It is only 5,000. So let's take it off. And how much is this? 23. Alright. So we took off 5. We wanted to take off 14. So that's 9,000 more. So we need 14. Alright, liquid fuel is 11. That should work right there. If we take that off and we put this and this, that should give us just about what we wanted. That says we only have, wait a minute. How do we only have, Okay, we have almost 5,000 there. For some reason we have 150 there. I'm not quite sure how that works. And then we've got another 5,000 or another 166 up here. That should be enough to get us to orbit. That should be enough to deorbit us. Alright. So now we need our crew. And we do not want Jeb. Hey, get out of there, Jeb. Alright, so Megan, you can be our new pilot. And Bill and Nedzon will be our scientist and our engineer. So let's no. Cancel, save, and launch. This is an expensive ship. This thing costs 451 grand. It costs almost as much as the damn space station. But it gets me new pilots, and that's what I need. It's cheaper than buying new pilots. And I get a lot of the money back when I land the damn thing. Alright, 14 for space camp. Load them up, boys. Alright, SAS on. Throttle up. 3, 2, 1. We are out of here. Go ahead and start throttling that down just a bit. We're moving a bit faster than we need to. Alright, let's pitch. And follow prograde. Cut those down a bit more. And let's take them on up a little bit, because it's trying to pitch way more than it needs to. Alright. Go to prograde. And booster release. Boosters are clear. Now let's bring this bad boy back up just a bit. Alright, prograde. and dump. Don't hit. Thank you. You are beautiful. Alright, so now it's just a matter of getting this big bastard right on out there. Just need to get a butt ton of speed. We need just about 1,500 more meters a second in speed. We will be good. Alright, let's lay this bad boy right on over here. Dude, as much fuel as I got left, I may be able to back this thing down and get rid of the liquid fuel boosters. Alright, we need to throttle off for a minute here. Let this thing get up to 50. We are starting to get a little hot under the collar. Alright, now we can go. It's still getting hot. Simmer down, son. Let's go up just a bit. Just a touch. Alright, get this fucker out of here. Laid it over just a little too far. Damn. Alright, we are out. Let's go ahead and work the rest of the way to the apoapsis. And as soon as we hit the apoapsis, hit the gas and get us an orbit, which will not take but a second. And go. Alright, that should be it. We are higher than 75 on the periapsis, which is what they usually want. Yep, We are good. And we ended up with 9,000 left in each tank. No, 9,000 in the bottom. Oh yeah, these aren't matching tanks anymore. 45. Yeah, we still have way too much fuel. So, yeah, we might be able to get rid of the liquid boosters on this thing. Or even take it out of the Saturn V style and down to the, I think it's the Atlas style. Alright, we are done here. Let's go back to Space Center. And I'm going to do the tour up to the space station next. And I'm going to put the M700 scanner on it. And we're going to see if we can figure out how to get that stupid scan mission done. I need to go do the shut the fuck up, Zycor. I'm not taking a poop. Actually, I might actually have to tonight. But I'm going to go do a little man break. I will be right back. I might just poop just for you, Zycor. I'm technically back, but my allergies are giving me trouble. I'll be right back. Allergies burning. My eyes can't see. Oh, goodness. Asthma in spring and summer suck. Alright. Let's get back to this. I'll try not to cough up a lung. Shouldn't have anything new. And we do have a flyby of the moon with 4 tourists. Multi-moon flyby with 3 tourists. Land on Minmus. Visit asteroids. Tourists over a site. Let's go ahead and grab them too. Oh, I have the max I can have of significant contracts. Okay. Bring 1 to low orbit. We can do that. Alright, so we got some more tourist shit to do. Alright, so we've got 418 grand left. Let's go ahead and what do we want to do here? 4 tourists to visit Space Station 1. Let's do that. That's what we said we were going to do, I do believe. Rendezvous Space Station. Load that up. We do not need that. We need a regular docking port. We're going to dock up with it. And we want This thing right here. And just shove it on there. We want to do the thing we did last time. Action group number 1. Sorry, damn. We don't have any solar panels on this thing, which is usually number 1. Number 2, we'll go ahead and have that work this, which is toggle. And we want to set, let's see, angle limit. We actually need to get back to here first. So 180 should be where we want to go. Deliver as just. Okay. So now if we I think I have to toggle that when we're out. How do I? Okay, so that's where we want it now. Although it's a little sticky outy over here. Back in just a bit. Now that way. Why is it reverse rate 90 degrees, right? I think that's where we want it. And I really should have a couple, at least the small solar panels up here on the top, just in case. Alright. And we shouldn't need anybody on board. Technically shouldn't even need the command module, but just in case we'll leave it on there. Oh, wait a minute, we're taking a tour up here, aren't we? Let's look and see. Space station. I need 4 people. That can only hold 3. But I do not need a pilot. So I should be able to get away with the lander can on. Just in case, let's put Jeb in there. How long are these guys staying? Duration 4 hours. Alright, we can do that, and that gives us room for 4 people. Now, before we leave, we're going to test that, make sure it's working properly before we get up there. If this little thing decides to load, that is. Oh, what the hell? Freaking YouTube's not coming across my chat thing. So, sorry, Joshua, if you're still there. I wasn't ignoring you. Didn't see you were talking. Let those guys in. I don't need new pirates. I need new pilots. Okay. Well, welcome. Sorry it took me a little while. I've got a chat thing for Restream that's supposed to give me chat for Twitch and YouTube at the same time in the same place. And apparently they broke the YouTube part again. Welcome to Bear's Den, where we try to not kill Jebediah in all the flaming bits that we can possibly find. Space, a never-ending emptiness. Best game for computer screen ever. I love this game. Don't go anywhere. Bear is dropping in. Actually, it wasn't. I just left you a minor love muffin in the tiny bowl. Since you're so worried about if I'm pooping or not. On the screen, the Carter don't even have a fishing. Oh, you mean the character? Yeah, that's my old gone fishing from when I started this project. Started streaming. And no, I just walked out and took a picture. I do not have a fishing rod in that picture. I have other ones, but I decided to go a little old school and put that one back up for a little while. Oh yes, especially in Kerbal. Always got to be prepared for shit to go wrong. Like the fact that these things are supposed to be rigidly attached and they are laying right against my damn ship, screwing everything up. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Alright, that's Space Camp. We need Space Station. Oh, holy crap. I actually launched right behind them. I didn't even know it. Hey, click on Space Camp. Set as target. Thank you. Get your ass over here where you belong. Alright, we are probably way out yonder, past where we need to be. I was off fucking around with other shit. I think we need to be up to about 80s. What is the space station at? 97, so about 100 by 100. Okay. So let's go right about yonder. And take it to about there. And we need to catch up, so we need to be on the inside track. So we want to stay below it. Prograde. And burn. Get me that orbit. Stage. Q. Burn. And just about 70. Go. And let's see. 98 and 102. 97 and 72. So that is good. We're coming together right there. They're going to be just a little bit in front of us when we get around to there. We're only 0.5 off, so we can fix that. A maneuver here. And as soon as cross it, should be able to do that. Just go throttle up just a touch, and I will catch it. Alright, 0.03. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Now, if I go here, no, this side, ain't actually doing what I want. Alright, so let's do it this way. What the hell is that damn thing? Let's just slow down a bit. There it is. Getting away from us. Alright. Let's go over here. such retro. Wait for them to buzz their asses right on over here. Down over here. Boy, don't make me get the switch. Go ahead and burn. We don't want to push them. Alright, let's switch around here. And we don't want to go right at them. We want to go about parallel with them. We want to go ahead a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of the way this game works a lot of times, unfortunately. Alright, let's go to docking mode. Hey, did you go to docking? Oh, we're still. Kiss my ass. To go for about right there. We can't aim for it. Alright. Let's go ahead and RCS. Let's get rid of RCS for a second. Let's aim over there in that general direction. Alright, we need to go down just a touch. We need to stop going forward. Whoa, why are we not going towards it? There. Alright, let's go back out of docking for just a second. We need to aim just like that. And we'll go back in here. RCS back on. Bring that over this way. We'll go that way. And down just a scotch. Up a bit. Looks like we're coming in just about straight. Might need to change just a little bit. I think we're pretty damn good. Let's go over just a little this way. Let's aim the camera up here. Alright, we need to go to right there. So let's get RCS off. Out of docking mode. Let's turn this thing like so. I think that's pretty good right there. That way just a bit. And stop coming up. Start going in a bit. Looks like we're coming in pretty good right there. Up just a touch. Oh, we're getting over to the side a bit. And we are there. Alright, turn that RCS off. Alright, we are at the space station. Alright, so welcome to Bear Aeronautics Space Station 1. Let's transfer some science down while we're here. And we are trying to figure out how to get something done here that's driving me nuts. So I need to stay here for 4 hours. And I have, where is that mother? Right here. Dock with Space Station 1, perform orbital scan extra. What the fuck is an orbital scan extra? I have no freaking clue. Well, shit, you done screwed that up, dumbass. You're supposed to hit number 2 first. Let's retract the scanner. Number 2. Really? It's not going to go out? No, I done screwed that up. I probably can't do anything with it. Damn it. Give me the... Oh, it's only going 4 degrees. Okay, yeah, I screwed that up. Alright, but anyways, we can still deploy this thing even though it looks stupid. Resource or analyze it doesn't do jack shit. And I don't think it will unless I'm in a polar orbit. I have no idea what this thing is supposed to be doing, or what one of these scans I'm supposed to be doing. And it is seriously starting to piss me off. Because I've tried that one, and I've tried this one. Hello. There we go. Start scan. That's the best it does. Analyze, again, this 0.1 shit that it always gives me. This one up here has this as well. And I have no idea what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, I got this one out, it's not doing shit. I got this one too. And it ain't doing shit for it. I've tried looking it up. I can't find shit online that tells me what the hell it's supposed to be. What scanner I'm supposed to be using to do it. I have absolutely no freaking clue. It's seriously starting to piss me off. Making sure I got all my biomes for that, but I think I do. I think I went through each one of them. So, pilot, scientist, pilot, and tourist, and that's it. Okay. So, Bob, EVA you for a second. You got all of your stuff out there. Let's do one and take it in with us real quick, just to make sure. Yeah, got it. Alright. So, yeah, there ain't a whole lot more I can do with it. And I have no idea what that scan is. So now it's just a matter of sitting here until these guys are happy. Complete one of the following. Include a mobile. Oh, that's not the right thing. Alright, so we got 353. How much fuel do we got left? Okay, so let's shut down that engine. And let's control from here. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I've had this in low orbit for quite a while. So let's go ahead and warp around here, and we're going to take it up to high orbit, because we should have more science stuff we can do up there. And we're running low on data down here. Alright. Turn RCS, get this thing moved over to prograde. Oh yeah, I got plenty of monopacks. Alright, let's turn RCS off, because I think these might be fighting this one. And let's go ahead and take this up to... Oh shit, hold on. Ship didn't like that. Auto struct. And where is the... I guess it's not. You're gonna stop jiggle wiggling? You might have to detach. Wait and detach for this. Yeah, it's definitely not liking it. Alright, let's see if that works. Not so much. If I do it slow, I'm alright. Alright. That'll work there. Gotta get that thing stabilized a little bit. Alright, now we can go up to the apoapsis. Now we gotta wait for this thing to flip back over. Alright, nothing for that. Nothing for that. Don't know what the hell it's doing, but sure, whatever. Nothing for that thing. Nothing for that. This up. Reserve. Nothing for that. Nothing for that. Shouldn't I be getting something for something here? Import. Holy shit. Ain't this high orbit, or do I have to go higher than 250? I thought 250 was high enough. That thing on log or not? It ain't got shit. Research funnel. Yeah, space flyover. Just nothing gives a shit to be processed here. It's just kind of confusing. I thought there would be something. Where is the gravitoli thingy whopper? Do not remember where I put it on this one. What is that? It's not over there. It's not over here. I don't see it around there anywhere. There should definitely be the gravitoli thing somewhere. There it is. It don't want shit either. This thing. No. I'm below 250 now. We're back around there. Alright. Surveillance thing. View data. Need to take that back. Where is my scientist. EVA report. And let's keep it just in case. Let's let go. Let's very carefully come around here and collect the recon data. And can we get in store experiment? Alright, so we should be able to take that back with Jeb when he goes back. Alright, climb back on board. Bring the camera back up here. Start research back up. What do you mean you can't? No more samples can be collected. I just collected the data out of it. You dirty piece of shit. Okay, so that doesn't work. Alright, let's EVA again. Let's try this again. Hold on, hit the solar panels. Alright, collect it. Keep it. Take data. Restore. Collect. Keep that one too. Alright. Now let's go try to store this in here. Now I know when I screwed up. Alright, store experiment. Alright, take data, collect recon. Let's just leave that the way it is for the moment. Let's go store this one. Alright, won't let me do it. Wait a minute, that says from Northern Hemisphere? So am I supposed to do one from the Southern Hemisphere? Crap. Grab a hold. I'm aboard. Alright. Let's try that again. Collect recon data. There we go. Now we can do it. Alright, now we should have more data to do. Review data. Keep it. Start research back up. Gravitoli thing does have something up here. And it also has something that can be sent in. So that said over water, so let's go ahead a little bit. No, we don't want water again. Doors, log, nothing. Grasslands, nothing. Shores, we already did that. Water, we did that. Islands. Apparently we don't need that either. Doesn't look like we're gonna have much else to do with this thing. So let's go ahead and undock this thing, send them guys home, and let this thing run the rest of that data. Alright, so let's undock. This thing. Undock. Switch over to our ship. And you know what? I just screwed up. I need to dock back up. That technically even undock? Doesn't look like it. Can't see who's in the space station, but it says I'm undocked. So okay, I'm moving back. Right, so I will need to go and dock back up. I think I was looking at the wrong ship like an idiot, because I never finished that. Come on, dock, you bitch. You're so close. Okay, we're there again. Now I gotta do that 4 hours all over again. Alright, so you guys just sit here and look stupid. I'll come back and get you in a little bit. Let's see. I still gotta find this moonstone. Let's see why this is stuck at 75%. So let's go to the tracking station. Because all three of them are stuck at 75%. Which doesn't seem right. Alright. Probe. Take the lander off. Actually, let's go check our lander real quick. See how they're doing with their sciencey stuff. Then we'll go look at this polar thing. Because I don't understand why each one of them are stuck at 75%. It is quite suspicious. I am really getting tired of waiting on this game tonight. Holy shit. Alright, we got another 256 science in there. So let's go ahead and we got plenty of electrical charge. So let's transmit science back. I've got a lot to transfer. Well, we're actually getting 3 science a day out of this thing. Damn. It's not bad. And that's just for this biome. Go 256 science delivered. Alright, and can we level up the crew? Level 3 and level 3. So Valentine is still level 1, but our engineer and our scientist are now level 3. Awesome. Alright, let's go see if we can find this polar probe thingy whopper. Okay. It's definitely not you. So it's going to be one of you two. Let's go look at this one. Because that one's nice and close, and I usually put these guys in nice and close. Okay, so this is definitely one of them, but I don't think this is the right one. It is an altimetry scanner, but I don't think it does the high def. I think the other one does the high def. I think the multimeter scanner does. Or whatever the hell that thing's called. Alright, this is the one that's got all the scanners. Alright, so that's the multi-spectre. Hey, I've got some science here. How we doing on power? Good? Oh shit. We are gonna run out of power. So we're not gonna be able to send that in because we do not have a big enough battery to do it. And I can't turn this thing because right now it's not getting a whole lot of sun. What if I move over, say, here? Yeah, it's always going to be pointed up that direction, isn't it? Damn. That doesn't have any. That does as well. That thing doesn't do shit, I don't think. Let's just follow this thing around. And we do the high res. It says low and multi are lit up, but not high. So I'm guessing there's another scanner I need. Maybe that's what I need for the other thing too. Let me see here. Look it up to see. anything in here about it. I have no idea. I'm gonna ask Crazy to look it up for me and see if she can figure it out. She likes to read. I hate fucking reading. I think it's from Remote Tech. I'm not positive. Alright, let's go back to... Before I do anything, let's rename this thing. This is multi-scanner probe. Moon. There we go. Alright, so let's go back to Space Center. And let's go look through the science-y shit. I've got about 1,000 science. So maybe there's another scanner in there I need for high res. And maybe it'll have the extra thing. You just think that the high would come between the low and the multi. Alright, so we have Micro Goo Pod, Science Micro. Construction techniques have followed SD9001 to be built in a new compact enclosure, storing 2 samples simultaneously. So that's a material bay thing, not a scanner. Surface analyzer. That's manufacturer's D magic though. That's not what we want. There's a probodyne. That is the ion stuff. That's our probe core. The undersized signals intelligence satellite. Collect radio data. Battery, communitron, fuel, advanced heat stuff. Signal sensor. Scat sand altitude. Doesn't look like it either. So particles. Remote guidance. Big Brother. Generators. Oversized signal intelligence satellite. Radio data. Communitron and big relay antenna. It's more heat stuff. And there shouldn't be anything up here, I wouldn't think. Engine plate. Protective stuff. I don't get it. I seriously do not get it. Ah, wait a minute. Scan SAR altimetry sensor. I will bet you that right there is what I need. And I already have it. I did not say I was going to look crazy up and down. So I was going to have crazy look this up for me, but I think I just figured it out. Now I just got to find that fucking thing. Right there it is. Alright, so let's get... What do I want to use for this? Satellite launcher. Thing is pretty good size. Right? Oh shit. Alright, so let's do this. Don't save. This is my heavy sandwich. This has all of my stuff on it currently. I don't need that thing. So let's put this over here. If I extend that, I deploy that, they are not going to touch, so that's good. Retract that. Retract that. And let's pop this one off. We'll pop that one on, but we want to put this little girder thing, and then we'll put it here. Alright, so we need to turn this bad boy. Alright, that'll be better. That my antenna is going to hit it. Take these. That should work. Alright. So let's launch this bad boy. And let's save it. And launch. And hopefully I will have enough fuel, since I don't technically need to leave this thing in place. I can go up there, I can do the scan, and then try to go to the moon. So I'm going to do Kerbal first. Don't know if I have enough fuel to do it or not, but we're going to try it. Actually, we're going to leave this on the pad for tonight, and I am going to go ahead and cut here. I am getting tired, and I'm supposed to do some more GT6 later on today. So I am going to get a nap and be back in a few hours, hopefully before noon when it gets really hot. It's still hot now. It was supposed to rain last night and never did. So thanks everybody for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe tomorrow we can get the rest of this stuff figured out with the scanners. Maybe this one will actually do the scan thing we need to do on the space station. We'll take it up there and try it too. And maybe we can get our next space station out after that tomorrow. So take it easy, everybody.